All right, so before we even get into this video, I just want to make it clear, I'm not usually this stupid. You know, I am a pretty dumb person. I don't try to deny that, but something about squirrels just brings out the absolute worst in my brain. Obviously, you can tell by the title, I got jumped by a fucking squirrel, bro. Like, there's no other way to describe this. This was a few years ago, and I'm just going to jump right into this story. Fair warning, it is probably going to be the most retarded thing you've ever heard. So this takes place about 4 years ago. This is back when I was even younger and dumber than I am right now, if any of you can actually believe that. And on this day, I was at my friend Jake's house. Jake isn't actually his name. I'm just going to call him Jake. There were three of us hanging out in his backyard. It was Jake, and I'm just going to call the other kid, I don't know, fucking Marty, right? The three of us were just sitting in his backyard, just bored as shit. Like, the kind of bored where you start picking shit up out of the grass and start throwing it at each other, like trying to rage bait and just doing dumb shit. Basically just doing things like that and calling it a game. Like, that's literally how bored we were. And this went on for about 30 minutes to an hour until we saw the fucking thing. We saw the squirrel, okay? And this wasn't just your average, like, nut hoarding background NPC ass squirrel that's just like running around in the trees, right? This squirrel, like, actually thought he was the main character. I vaguely remember this. This motherfucker was just running around in the lawn. We saw him, right? And he just, like, locked eyes with us, bro, and started, like, flicking around his tail and, like, trying to aggro us like we're fucking Skyrim NPCs, just acting like we were guests in his house. And I'm thinking to myself, like, what the fuck does this squirrel think he's doing, bro? So obviously we're all bored as shit. So we see the squirrel, we start like picking up rocks and acorns and whatever shit we can find. We start like throwing it up at the tree to try to hit the squirrel. Obviously none of us are hitting him. And out of nowhere, in the middle of us doing this went on for about 5 minutes. Jake just looks at both of us and goes, fuck this, bro. I'm gonna cash this motherfucker, bro. And before I even have a chance to respond to this, I hear Marty to the right of me go, yeah, word, like, let's cash this little bitch, bro. So I hear both of them, and I'm just like, you know what? I'm bored. I got nothing better to do. So I just say, yeah, fuck it. I'm in too. Let's catch this damn squirrel. And from that point forward, our combined IQ was literally the temperature of a fucking refrigerator. So we end up going into the house, and we start just grabbing whatever we can find, and we end up cooking up the goofiest Looney Tunes ass looking trap you have ever seen in your life. I so badly wish I took a picture of this, bro, but I didn't. This is literally something Wile E. Coyote would set up in like a Roadrunner episode to try to catch him, bro. Like, it's literally that goofy of a trap. So after about 20 minutes of digging through the entire house, we end up coming outside. We had one of Jake's mom's like old plastic laundry baskets. We had a stick which we found in the yard. We had some string we found in the garage and a single fucking Cheez-It. And I'm sure you're going to ask, why would we put a Cheez-It there? I don't know. Like, we kind of just got a vibe that a squirrel would probably like a Cheez-It. You know, science is not exactly consulted. And if you're expecting any logic beyond this point, you're not going to fucking get it. So we start assembling this trap in the middle of the yard like it's an actual cartoon. Like, I cannot stress this enough. We put the basket upside down with a stick propping it up, and we tied the string onto the stick, and then we put the Cheez-It like dead in the center, like it's bait in a nature documentary. Like, it's so stupid, bro. Like, I can't not laugh when I'm thinking back at this. And once we set it up, we end up running and hiding behind fucking Jake's old trampoline, right? And I'm on string duty. I'm holding the little piece of string. It's like dragged all the way with us to the trampoline. So the second the damn squirrel goes in there and decides it wants to eat the Cheez-It, I got the little piece of string in my hand and I'm ready to pull it at a moment's notice. Jake somehow found like a pair of binoculars in the fucking garage, and he's just sitting there with the binoculars. You didn't even need them. Like, you could very clearly see through the yard, but for whatever reason, he had them. And then Marty was just kind of fucking standing there. It's so stupid. And we end up sitting there for about 20 minutes. Like, we're basically just spawn camping this motherfucker like it's Call of Duty, and I'm trying to do like a trick shotting montage. I'm literally just sitting there waiting, bro. And it finally happened. So the squirrel seems to like notice the Cheez-It. He starts like creeping down the tree and he starts like getting a little closer to it. And all three of us just freeze. Like, we are dialed, bro. We're sitting here, we're waiting for this dude to like go for the Cheez-It. And then out of nowhere, he starts like scurrying. Motherfucker just like goes in a flash time, bro. He starts like running down there and moving all over the place. We're like, what the fuck? So he ends up going down the tree and like scurrying around the thing. And he finally goes inside, right? And I take my opportunity. The second I notice that he's inside the little basket zone, I pull that string and the thing falls right on top of him. And we start celebrating like we just won Game 7 of the NBA Finals. Like literally like it's 2016. I just pulled the LeBron comeback out of my ass. We were down 3-1. That's how fucking excited we were, bro. We started like throwing high fives up and dapping each other up. And at this point, I have my back to the little basket thing, right? We're all celebrating like we won. And then out of nowhere, I hear the basket start like twitching and moving a little bit. So I turn around and then the damn thing starts shaking, like fucking, it was violently shaking. It was literally shaking like we didn't trap a squirrel and we trapped some kind of like demon in rodent form inside of this damn laundry basket. And it just kept getting worse. Like the squirrel was like freaking the fuck out. It was just running and thrashing, like banging right into the walls like it's trying to break out of Alcatraz. We don't know what to do at this point. We're panicking. Like fucking Marty looks at me and just screaming like, well, what do we do now? And then of course, Jake's dumbass, he looks at me and he goes, oh, maybe we can train him, bro. Like he could be a pet. And I'm thinking, bro, we're not taming a wild squirrel like it's fucking Pokemon. Like I don't have any Pokeballs in my goddamn pocket. Do I look like Ash Ketchum to you? Like that's not about to happen. So we're all like basically panicking at this point. And then in the middle of us panicking, I noticed the squirrel is like trying to chew through the plastic. Like he gave up trying to run and bang into the walls. Like now he's like trying to bite through the plastic and get out. And I'm like, what the hell? He's literally, it's like he's playing Minecraft. He's trying to like break the blocks to put in a door there, like from the inside of the damn laundry basket. So now at this point, like I'm not going to have him chewing on the walls and trying to get out. So I sit on the basket. I'm trying to hold it down to stop him from getting out, which I know in hindsight was like a brilliant fucking move. And then the squirrel starts like biting more and more and more. I can't get him to stop biting the damn wall. And he eventually breaks out of the damn laundry basket. So he breaks out of there and starts running around in circles like he's on cocaine. And he just, for whatever reason, he aggroes and starts running at me. He starts running full speed and jumps on my chest. So I start like panicking. I'm like trying to throw him off my fucking chest. I'm like, what the fuck? And he gets off me and then dives directly onto Marty, who doesn't even have a shirt on, bro. And he was screaming like he was, I can still hear it in my head, literally like he was being electrocuted, bro. He's running across the lawn like in zigzags, just screaming, spinning in circles, trying to get the damn squirrel off him. It ended up climbing somehow into his hair and he couldn't get him out. It was literally like he was claiming territory in his hair. And me and Jake are like, we don't know what the hell to do. And he just yells at me, get the hose, get the hose. So I'm like, all right, bro, I guess I'm running to the garage. So I literally have to do a full Usain Bolt 40-meter fucking sprint to get to this garage. I got to start like turning the damn knob to get the water on. I grab the hose, I start screwing it in, right? And I run back there full speed with the water spraying everywhere. I eventually get to him, and before I can even like get close enough to spray him, he's already yelling like, just do it, spray him, get this motherfucker off me, bro. And I don't know how many of you have ever aimed and like tried to fire a hose like an assault rifle. It's not the easiest thing ever to do. So I basically just start like spinning it around and hip firing the damn thing. I'm trying to hit the squirrel, but I end up spraying the shit out of Marty. Eventually the squirrel, I hit him. It's basically like I got a critical damage, like a headshot. The damn thing starts hissing at us. It literally goes and just jumps off his head and starts running around the backyard again until eventually he ran underneath the fence and we never saw him again. And after it runs away, literally all of us just collapse on the grass. I'm taking a look around. I look at Jake. He looks like he just escaped a hostage situation. Marty's chest has like a giant scratch through it, looking like a tiger just attacked him. And I'm looking at the laundry basket. It looks like it fought a lion, bro. Like literally, I'm like, what the fuck? How did it even chew through this? And the funniest part was we ended up sleeping over at his house that night. So his mom ended up seeing the laundry basket and asked us what the hell happened to it. And we were just like, oh, we don't know, bro. Like that's what it was like. We found it in the damn laundry room, bro. We don't know. Like, did you do something to it? And as far as the squirrel goes, like I said, we never saw him again. So who knows what happened to him? As far as I know, he just pieced it out of there and basically accepted defeat. For all we know, he could be out there plotting his revenge to this day somewhere out in New York. Thank God I live in Connecticut now, so I don't have to worry about him, taking his revenge one day. But Jesus, he might come back for all I know. So yeah, apparently the moral of the story is do not fuck with squirrels. Apparently they look cute, but they fight dirty is what I've learned. The motherfucker literally bit right through the laundry basket. So do not try a squirrel, bro. They are always ready, apparently. But yeah, if you made it to the end of the video, first of all, you're a real one. Thank you for sticking around through all of the fucking chaos here. I want to give a huge shout out to my channel members. You guys are basically funding my future squirrel therapy. So I appreciate you guys for real more than you will ever know. And if you're not already, I've been trying to plug my Twitter a little more. There's a link in the description. I post a lot of dumb things there. I shut down stupid 2K takes if you're interested. So go follow me. But yeah, until the next one, I guess this is peace out, Squirrel Squad. Let me know if you guys want to be called the Squirrel Squad. That might be your new name. And I'm out of here, people. Peace.